Welcome, Aries, to your weekly reading. This is for the 23rd to the 30th of March. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Aries, I'm going to start off by looking at the possible energy beginning the week. We will then move on to your possible challenges. Thirdly, messages and advice from Spirit. Your unexpected blessing coming through this week. And finally, the possible outcome of the week. Aries, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with the Hierophant and Three of Cups, and we're looking at the possible energy beginning the week. Now, Aries, this is a very wonderful message coming through, because this is a strong message telling you, my dear Aries, it's time for you to find joy in your life. It's time for you to have fun. It's time for you to do something that fulfills you from within. It's not about work. It's not about responsibility. It's about enjoyment. It's about doing something that makes you feel free, that makes you laugh, that makes you feel connected to other people. You are being asked this week to look at where you can bring in true joy into your life. And it doesn't have to be something big and something dramatic, my dear Aries. This could be finding joy in the smallest things. You and a friend going out for brunch together and having wonderful conversation and laughing about things that have happened in the past and sharing dreams. This could be planning for the future that gets you motivated and excited. Time, my dear Aries, to bring joy back into your life. Now let us move on and see what your possible challenge could be this week. Now, what I'm seeing here is very interesting, because you could be hearing news, my dear Aries, that initially makes you feel a little uncomfortable, or it could make you feel irritated or put out, or it just could be that you don't want to hear this right now. But there is news coming your way. It's unexpected, it comes from nowhere, so that could be the disruption coming through. But this good news holds an element of you doing something new and different. But it's coming through in a way initially that I feel it might be disguised. So, for example, it could be that a friend phones you up and says, Aries, I have to go to a company function and I really don't want to go on my own. Please come with me. And you just don't feel like mingling with your friends, company, and colleagues. So it could be quite irritating and you feel obligated. Now, remember what I said. There is a disguise around it, because we have the Page of Pentacles coming through. And the Page of Pentacles tells me that even though you might initially feel put out, there could be something here, my dear Aries, that's worth your while. You could meet somebody that could be a new contact, a new friend, a new romantic interest. You could have a really interesting encounter that you didn't anticipate. So look out for this and don't say no too quickly, especially with our little rabbit there leaping across the field. There is luck here that is not initially obvious. And it's up to you to move through that initial annoyance and say yes and see what this could be for you. Now let us see what Spirit would like to share with you. And we have Knight of Pentacles and Strength. Now Spirit wants you to know, my dear Aries, that there is something that you have been working on, and for me this could be a few weeks or even a few months. Something that has not been easygoing, something you've put a lot of time and attention into, something that could have had stop-start energy, but with the fields here still being empty, I think you've put time into this and you haven't got very far. And for some of you, this could be quite disheartening. And of course, that is completely understandable. If you say have been looking for a job and you have been going on interview after interview and nothing happens, you just feel like you're at that same starting point. You redo your CV, you look at what you could be doing wrong, and nothing seems to break. Spirit is asking you to be strong. This actually is not over yet. You might be feeling as though you want to throw the towel in, but Spirit is asking you to tap into your inner strength and pull from within courage to keep going. If this still means a great deal to you, if you still want to find that job, if you still want to start your own business, if you still want to find new friends or a new significant other, Spirit is asking you not to give up. There is great possibility, my dearest Aries, if you summon that Aries strength and just keep moving through it, keep persevering, you are going to get a break that you have been seeking. Now let's see the unexpected blessing coming through for you this week. And we have 8 of Pentacles and 9 of Wands. Now what I am seeing here is actually directly connected to the message we have just received from Spirit. This 9 of Wands is the fatigue, the disappointment, the depletion some of you might be feeling with regards to whatever this is for you. And as I mentioned previously, of course, this is understandable. If you have been longing to meet new friends and you've put yourself out there and you've gone to lectures and workshops and tried new sports and hobbies and nothing has connected, you are going to feel so disappointed and so depleted. Like, what now? Where do I go? What do I do? Your unexpected blessing is what we saw in Strength. Push through, my dear Aries. I know it's easy for me to say, but with both Strength and 8 of Pentacles coming through, it tells me you're right at the finish line. You're about to cross over. And once you do, all the pieces of the puzzle just slip easily into place. Whereas before things were so hard going, you felt as though you were walking up the steepest mountain with terrible weather conditions. Now things go smoothly, doors open, and you're going to find things are going to go for you and not against you. Now let us see the possible outcome of the week, and we have Judgment and Knight of Cups. This Judgment energy is connected to our Hierophant energy, with our Hierophant here telling you it's your time to enjoy yourself, your time to have fun and be connected to the people around you. Judgment tells us that by the end of the week, you are standing up and you're going after what you want and what you want to see in your life. You know you have the ability and the wisdom to keep going in the direction you know is right for you. Now that cup there we are seeing with our Knight of Cups is this unexpected news coming in. And what I love to see for many of you is that you will see past the disruption and the annoyance, and you will accept whatever it is. And Knight of Cups tells us it's something, my dear Aries, that's going to bring in a lot of satisfaction. And by the end of the week, you will have that feeling of, my gosh, I almost turned this invitation down. I almost said no to going out with that person just because I had the wrong impression of them. I almost said no to going on that job interview because it didn't sound what I wanted. Say yes to whatever this is, because what we are seeing here, Aries, it's going to be a wonderful, unexpected surprise. So, that's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you all the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.